see whenever you Google or YouTube or anything about Charleston White, what we see raping and beating.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to ask you a little bit about that,
You the
and
first person ever asked me too. Yeah,
I would
yeah.
like to ask you about that. I have seen a couple of videos of you making some comments. I'm sure you know what it is I'm referring to. So I'm
Yeah.
going to give you some time to go ahead and let us know what's that all about.
Oh, let's see, man. We're gonna see where Priscilla stands on this. I think this is a good question. I've heard Charleston White explain, you know, why he has used rape as a way to get people's attention. I'm going to see his explanation if it stands or if he's going to change it, and hopefully we get a debate going on with Priscilla here. Let's see.
I've never been charged with rape. I've never been charged with beating a woman. I've never been accused of it. I've never been in no domestic violence relationships. That was my way of wanting to come to the internet and say I'm a bad motherfucker.
Okay.
I'm the baddest nigga in America. That was gonna be my claim to fame. Uh, it was more in defense of Bill Cosby. So I started doing that right at the time Bill Cosby do it. I wanted to be the only nigga in America that, and then I was mad at the white people in the city. So I was getting into it with all the white, uh, man. Yeah, I was getting into it with my local politicians. So I would come into the internet saying some of the most horrific things, and I'm going radical at the time. So I was coming to the internet to come go against white people. The same shit that they say to black women, the same thing that we say in rap music, I want to say to white people online. I served time for killing the white man. So I came out bragging about, yeah, I'm the only nigga I know ever done time for killing the white man. Nigga, we stood over the white man and watched him die. I didn't run. I wanted to see what a white man looked like dying, just like in the movies. Right? So, well, the internet said, oh, you ain't never killed nobody. I said, oh, okay, well, nigga, I got away raping white bitches. Well, when I broke it down, we were raping as kids. I got locked up at 14 years old. I got out at 21 years old. Where's a rape case at? Where was a nigga raping? And I'm telling you, when we was kids, nigga, we were fucking 11, 12 years old. What you think we were doing? You think we knew how to properly have sex? No, we were running trains from the ideologies of the music. Hey, we want some pussy. Me and my homies like to play this game. But there's a part that says every time it gets to me, I will shit out of luck because I stick my dick in and it will get stuck. The girl will say, stop. I say, I'm not. So at this time, when I'm making these
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Basically, I've heard this explanation before. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Let me give my opinion on that. Right. I think how Charleston gets away with this is saying it's satire, and I was saying all these things for attention so that I can bring awareness to my work. But then the contradiction is sometimes the way you get attention to do good may be the same way that may tarnish your good. Mm, mm. The way you get attention to do good may be the same way that tarnish your good. Okay.
videos, I'm actually working on children rape cases. Boys who running trains, recording it. The girl. So I was teaching from a standpoint. And I use vulgarity. Yeah, so
I disagree with the teaching part. I think Charleston was trying to come on the internet and get attention and be famous and earn from that.
no, I ain't never done it. I ain't never been accused of it. But I was talking about white women.
So
And,
you
and I'm
chose
not,
your sensationalism.
man, well, I chose satire and shock jocking. So just like Priscilla, man, I went to college and I studied what satire was, what a shock jock was to do in public speakings. Man, I want to be mean to white people. I ain't give a fuck about yeah, I don't rape white. And I went downtown. I went downtown too. And said the same thing. I can't wait till we start raping white bitches. Like so, but I'm taking everything to what the rapper said and taking everything back to slavery. Uh yeah. I was being real mean to white people. But I ain't see no nigga that had the heart to do that. And I wanted to be that nigga that'll be brave enough to go say, yeah, I done raped some white women. And I knew by me saying all these horrible things, it's gonna make people look. You can't find one accusation, one video. So I wanted to be what the niggas is to white folks. Ultimately turning around and have to fight my own people. Because I'm saying, why would black people be offended by me specifically saying white women? And then when I break it down, see, they won't never play the whole video where I break it down and talk about most boys are taught to rape because this is a rape culture. Look at the movies 50 Shades of Grey. Look at porn. So we're taught this as little boys. Say, come on, nigga, let's run a train on them. We don't know to properly ask for sex. So we're having sex at such an early age. We're taught to get the girl drunk. That's rape in real life. Coercion for sex is rape. So we're taught all this as a boy. I'm a man saying this is what we did as kids, homie, and we really were raping. But we moved into the white people neighborhoods doing this. We don't, she like me, but everybody go fuck. Just how we do. These niggas just don't want to admit it. I came to the minute doing what she did, admitting the faults of men. These are the faults of men. Have I ever done it? No. But I act like I have. I act like I done killed somebody. I ain't never killed nobody. So what I wanted to show as well was the hypocrisy. I killed the white man. And there's real evidence that I served time for murder. Documentation, you know what they say? You ain't never killed nobody. I rape white bitches. Yeah, you rape white bitches. How can you believe one and not the other when one has proof and documentation and the other has nothing? So this is what they say. Well, he admitted to it. What fool will admit to rape and they still locking Bill Cosby up from 1969? So yeah, now I use that. I don't apologize for it. Now I do it again if I had to start all over.
I mean, right now he's saying he doesn't apologize for it, but it depends where he's trying to go. I remember Kevin Hart. He said if his son was gay, he would, and his son was playing with a doll, he would drop the doll on his son. Something he said on Twitter when everybody was saying wild shit on Twitter. And he couldn't do an Oscar because of that. That's crazy. So, what is the evolution of Charleston White going to be like? Is he just going to stay? Because, I call him Street Messiah. Is he just going to stay on the YouTube streets? Or is he going to try to get in the building where these white people are breaking serious bread? Because if Charleston White was, ever to, let's say, present an award where he's going to be on a national television, they're going to bring all this shit up and they're going to, you see right now, it's like, yeah, people don't like him, but he's hailed. People see, Charleston he's saying some real shit. The moment he's about to get on that big screen, all you will see is red. It will be like you never had a fan. Because all they will put out there is the negative things. Farrakhan does a lot of good for the black community, has issues with the Jewish community. When you go on Google, you would think he has never done anything good. He has never organized, mobilized black people, helped black people who came out of jail and structured them better and put them in society, help them build families and whatnot. You would never think he did that because that's the image that they have presented him on Google as anti-Semitic. And who has the power to do that? Google. And who's behind all these big tools? White people. They got the money. They got the power. You know what I'm saying? So they can make Charleston look like whatever they want him to look like. And he has given them enough ammo to do that, right? So that's where, I'm like, is he going to apologize? Because right now he's saying he's not apologizing, but in his evolution, when they they dangle that bag, you know what they do? When they dangle that bag, he will apologize. Because Charleston, outside of him talking right now, I could see Charleston do something like, a show, be a host. I could see him be a host. I could see him in a suit be a host, a show on TV. You know what I'm saying? I could see him do that because he's on YouTube right now and it's cool. And he's built himself very, very well. Marketing genius, 100%. But what's the evolution? Because the bread that he's making right now, at some point he's gonna want way more, and that's when he's gonna need to rebrand.
And so I like to get a response,
Oh,
please.
of course. I've been waiting on this because
Because
this the main thing I wanted.
yes,
This the main thing I wanted to address because one, here's the thing. You know just as well as we all know about male nature. You ain't got to tell a male to do nothing like that because it's already in his nature. So, as a figure, as a person who has the intelligence that you have, the 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 ability to draw people that you have, these dudes looking for you to be their daddy, and you get out here and be like, yeah, I rape white bitches, I rape. These dudes are waiting on the opportunity to take advantage. And let me tell you something.
I was hoping they'd
Yeah,
do it to white women.
yeah,
When I said it, I was
yeah,
really egging niggas on to go get white
yeah,
women because I'm sick. Yeah, nigga, y'all
yeah,
doing it to the sisters.
yeah,
Go do to them white hoes and them Mexicans what y'all
Oh,
do.
he ain't backing down. Remember when they started? I told you it seemed like there was on one accord. This is a moment where she put Charleston in a position where Charleston either is going to defend what he's been doing or admit fault, right? And say, okay, I just been trolling. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mean what I said. Seems like Charleston is like, I'ma stand on it.
Do to these sisters.
see that don't work because all these women are women. We're under a patriarchal society where men are standing on women's neck. So men are running this. This is a system. This is a game between men and men, and all of this stuff is hurting women and the planet by men doing the things that y'all are doing, and then we're promoting this. As a leader, you have to be responsible with your words.
I ain't no
Yeah,
motherfucking leader. I'm a nigga on the internet trying to get some goddamn money.
see,
And I think this right there, what he just said, that's exactly what he needs to say. You know what I mean? Don't be no leader for these niggas, man. Because the moment you step out there and you say you the leader of black people, they're gonna look at you as the messiah. That means you gotta spoon feed them. You gotta treat them like you the father and they're your kids. You you gotta show them how to get money. You gotta put their pants on for them. You gotta put their skirt on for them. You gotta tie their shoes for them. You gotta comb their hair because you the savior. You supposed to do everything for them. They won't even hold themselves accountable anymore. Yo, like, I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say Charleston was presenting himself as a leader, right? And for the longest, he was anti-system, right? And let's say there's a Grammy Award show, and they say, "Yo, Charleston, come be the host of the Grammy Award show." You know what niggas would say? And nigga, niggas would say, "Oh, Charleston sold out. He with them white people now. I thought he was the messiah. He was a leader." But guess what? Them same niggas that would say Charleston sold out is gonna be watching the Grammys too. So that's why you should never say you're leading black people and you putting yourself out there to say I'm the face that's gonna lead y'all. Nah, don't do that. Come in the game, peep the weakness in the game, take advantage of it, amass wealth, and then give back.
Yes, now if you make me your leader and you go rape a white bitch, fuck you and that white bitch. I don't love all women. I don't
yeah.
give a fuck about all women. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if a white bitch come up rape. And at the time, I was revolutionized. I was really trying to amp my niggas up. Let's kill white folk. Let's rape white women because I want to do to them what they done to us. I really meant that at the time. And I know when the revolution jump off, when the war started, killing and raping is a part of the war.
Jesus.
That come with it.
But see, you see what I'm saying? This is
That lady said, Jesus.
This
Shit,
ain't
yeah, I'm
this
with
ain't
that
no
shit.
this ain't no
And
race.
it's just to get back at white
Yeah,
folks though,
but see,
not to leave the black one alone.
this ain't no race war because guess what? You see how they laughing? You see how when he say let's kill, let's rape, baby, that's what they support. And so women are in danger. All women are in danger. I don't give a damn if it's a white.
Okay, that's what they support. Violence is part of human nature. It's been like that since day one. Women are violent. Men are violent. I always say men shoot, women poison. So I'm trying to understand what world is she trying to create? Is she trying to create a world where everything is utopia? Because that's Fugazi. Or is she trying to create a world where women rise above men? Because if that's the case, then she should not be surprised that men retaliate, right? Or is she just on the internet trying to get money too, just like Charleston? Let's watch her game, man.
White woman, black woman, they all ready to do that shit to you, me, your kids. They don't care about no damn color. And so all they want is to
Nah,
hear,
niggas ain't gonna rape no white
yeah,
bitch. They
yeah.
scared to rape a white
No,
hoe.
they gonna rape everybody because you know what? Big Mouth out there. I don't know if anybody know what happened in Somalia, right? They gave them soldiers caught. They wanted to take over some land and destroy another territory. They took those men, they gave them cot to chew, put it in their mouth, drove their sex urges up and told them this what you do to be a real man. Baby, when they got their testosterone up, baby, they went and raped kids, dogs, men, women, and it was so bad over there. So I'm telling you, these men, that's what they want.
Nah, they ain't gonna
That's
rape
what
no
they
white
want.
bitch. They may
They
fuck on
want.
a little girl. They ain't, nigga, one thing I know about these niggas in America, they ain't finna do nothing to no white person, especially not no white bitch. These niggas is too scared of white folk. No, no, they'll do everything in the black community. And I'm saying, okay, nigga, if y'all want to do this, let's go across the railroad tracks and do it. Let's make some songs talking about raping the white bitch. Y'all got songs talking about putting the molly in the girl drink. So let's make us some songs talking about killing white babies.
Boy,
Y'all got songs talking about killing our babies smoking on Tuka. Let's smoke on some white babies.
Yo, it's so crazy because this is where you this is where white people defeat black people, right? So black people would say, white people, they murdered us, they enslaved us, they raped us, they did this and this and that to us. They're evil, they're vile, they oppressed us, da, 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 da. Right? If a black person rise up and say, let's do the same thing to them, black people will be the first person to destroy that black person and say, no, we actually need to be good and we need to find love and peace and you understanding and equality and all of these things. And while black people are in search of that, they're literally asking the oppressor for that. They're asking the oppressor for love, for equality, for money. That's what we're doing. So if a black person come and say, nah, fuck that, let's take this shit. Let's fuck them up. Let's be as violent as the universe has been since the beginning, since the Big Bang, which is violent. Guess what? It will be black people that will destroy that black person that's trying to rise to give power to black people. So black people rather be subjugated and they rather be told what to do and they rather be oppressed. And that's why I always say, if black people are not willing to fight and take back their power, then negotiate how you want to be oppressed. Some people want to be oppressed by working at McDonald's and building a white structure and company for them. Another person is like, hell nah, I want millions of dollars. I'm going to give you my publishing and give you this and give you that. And you can have my soul in these tracks and y'all can put it in y'all's library and y'all can hold it and pass it on to pass it on generations and build value on what my soul has given with my art, right? But just give me $1 million. Don't treat me like that nigga that works at McDonald's. But that nigga that works at McDonald's is gonna look at the nigga that's making millions of dollars and say, you sold out. But you sold out working at McDonald's too. That's your negotiation. You want $17 an hour. The motherfucker that's doing the art wants $100,000 an hour. That's the difference. So at the end of the day, it comes back to, if you ain't gonna fight, then you're going to submit. And that's what black people always do, submit. Because the moment one black person comes out on some gruesome, grimy shit, get back shit, they say, you know what they say? You got to submit because this is dangerous, this is evil. But if the same black person comes on some gruesome, evil, vile shit against other black people, then guess what? You got to celebrate that person. Look at hip hop. Hip hop is black people constantly talking about how they're going to destroy other black people, and we celebrate that. But if a black person start talking about let's destroy white people, it will be black people that would tell that black person, stop. You're doing too much. Very interesting.